Welcome back to the Burning Empowerment of Your Soul blog series. For this week, our title is Rise to the Battle. Embrace your fight for greatness. Our scripture text comes from 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. And this scripture text viewpoint is the Apostle Paul gives a powerful declaration that rings through the ages. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. These words are not just a reflection of his past, but a call to all of us who are on a journey of perseverance. What strikes me about Paul's statement is how he identifies the essence of life's battles, not as a fight of just the flesh, but of a fight of the heart and the mind and of the spirit. He speaks to the power of perseverance, resilience, and faith to push through adversity. Life will test you. Yes, it will. There will be seasons where the fight seems overwhelming and we will be tested to even quit. However, Paul reminds us that the true battle is fought within our minds, through our determination, our will to keep going when the going gets tough, and most importantly, our faith in our God. The battle that seems impossible are the ones that shape us. God has already equipped us with all that we need to face each and every single challenge. But just as Paul kept the faith intact, we must hold firm to our belief that God will help us emerge victorious in the end. Consider this. When Paul wrote these words, he was nearing the end of his life. He had faced beatings, imprisonments, shipwrecks, and many other hardships. What kept him going? It wasn't physical strength or even personal glory. It was about his unwavering faith in God's purpose for his life. We too are called to the same level of commitment when we rise to fight, knowing that each and every single trial is an opportunity for us to grow stronger, to trust deeper, and to fight the good fight, just as Paul did. The fight may feel long, but when you keep the faith, the reward is greater. Chant it with me. I'm determined to win. Let that chant echo in your spirit as you continue on your journey. You are stronger than you know. Our main quote is, courage is not the absence of fear, but it's the determination to press on despite of it. And the other quote is, the fight is won or lost in the trenches, says Martin Luther King Jr. And success is not final. Failure is not fatal, but it's the courage to continue that counts, says Winston Churchill. And then last but not least, I can't give up now because my future is too important, says Oprah Winfrey. So when you think about the term fighter, what comes to mind? Your mind might immediately go to someone in a boxing ring, someone physically battling his opponent. But the true fight is often invisible. It's the fight we face when we're in the midst of our personal struggles. The fight that we face when we're alone in the dark. Now, Muhammad Ali is a perfect example of someone who understood this concept. Ali was known as the greatest of all times, but what made him truly great was his mentality, his ability to keep fighting even when the world was against him. Ali had his fair share of setbacks. His fight match against Sonny Liston was a fight that shocked the world. Many people doubted Ali's ability in the beginning, but he was determined to make history. He didn't let fear or the weight of his expectations that other people had on him stop him from pursuing his own dreams. There's a lesson in Ali's perseverance that we all can relate to. Life will try to knock us down, and people will question our abilities to overcome it. But just like Ali, we must too not be intimidated by doubt. Instead of seeing obstacles as a setback, we should view them as an opportunity to prove ourselves to others and to our God, because we were built for greatness. Ali didn't win because he had his flawless record. He won because he refused to quit when the going got tough. And that's the essence of true victory. I can think of countless times when I faced what I felt like was unsurmountable challenges, but whether it was in my career or personal life, it's during those times of struggle that I reminded myself of Ali's words. I am the greatest. I said that even when I knew I wasn't, said Ali. We must declare our greatness, not when we have achieved everything, but in the moments of difficulty. When we feel like everything is even against us, we declare, we rise, just as Ali did. And we never give up. And we chant it, I'm determined to win. I want to welcome everyone back this week to another Burning Empowerment of Your Soul blog post. Those new listeners, I want to thank you for coming out to this post to view our post for today. You're on the front lines of the fight for your destiny, and each step you take forward is one step closer to victory that you were destined for. Whether you're struggling with self-doubt, fear, or failure, or the weight of an overwhelming challenge, know this, that we're here to inspire and push one another to grow stronger, so we're not in this fight alone. This community is built on the simple truth that I'm determined to win. We are here to equip, empower, and uplift one another. This blog is a place where warriors gather to share their struggles, their triumphs, and the wisdom. We're all in fighting battles, and it's time for us to rise as a collective force, supporting each other, pushing each other for greatness, challenging each other with an unyielding determination. So before we dive into today's lesson, to this empowering post, subscribe and join this community of warriors. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Every post is a chance for you to claim your victory, and we wanted you to be a part of this transformative moment. Trust me, you'll want to be a part of every single step of this journey to push yourself beyond the limits, and chant it with me, I'm determined to win. Let's take that energy and use it to propel us to the next chapters of our life. The next battles will be easier. The next battles will be less challenging if you're all in it to win. Now, are you ready to face the battles for your future with courage and unwavering faith? The battle for your dreams might seem overwhelming, but it's time to step into the ring and to claim what's yours. The true fight isn't against people, but it's against the limitations and fear that's within yourselves. The fight isn't just physical, but it's mental, emotional, and spiritual. But know this, the battle is won by those who refuse to back down, those who rise to the challenge even when everything seems impossible. This is your moment. The world is waiting for you to show up, to show your strength, and to fight for the future that you deserve. Don't wait for everything to be perfect, but start where you are, with what you have, and let faith guide you, and say, I'm determined to win. This is the mantra we need to carry with us through every single battle. Let it become the rhythm of your spirit, the fuel that propels you forward. Let's take a moment to reflect again on 2 Timothy 4 and 7, how the Apostle Paul's declaration is a call to action for all of us. Life is a battle, but it's not a battle for us to fight alone. Paul's words remind us that the goal wasn't just to start the fight, but it's to finish it, to stay faithful, to stay strong, and to keep moving forward even when the going gets tough. Paul didn't just talk about fighting the fight, but he lived it. His life was filled with persecution, hardship, and relentless challenges, yet he kept the faith. The fight he speaks of isn't just a physical one of endurance, It's a spiritual resilience. It's about rising above circumstances, staying faithful to the mission, and pressing forward on despite the odds. We too must take on that mindset of a warrior. The road ahead won't be easy, but God promises us that we will never be alone in this battle. We have divine strength on our side. Just as soldiers rely on their training and their gear, we rely on our faith and our discipline and the tools that God has provided for us. Every trial, every struggle is an opportunity to grow in strength, perseverance, and faith. The fight isn't won in comfort. It's won in the trenches. When you feel like giving up, but choose to push forward anyway, you're chanting, "I'm determined to win." With each and every single step, with each and every single fight, we grow closer to the victory we've been destined to claim. The fight isn't won. The fight is won and lost in the trenches with Martin Luther King Jr.'s statement. This powerful quote by Martin Luther King reminds us that victory isn't a moment of glory. It's the small, consistent effort made every single day, especially when the fight seems impossible. It's easy to feel discouraged in the trenches when the battle feels like it's never ending, but it's in those very trenches that our character is built. Every small victory in those difficult moments adds up to something extraordinary. And say, "I'm determined to win," isn't just about being victorious. It's about winning the battles each and every single day. By showing up, by continuing the fight, we prove to ourselves that in this world we will not be defeated. Let's reflect on Shirley Chisholm, the first African American woman elected to Congress. Chisholm's story is a powerful testament to resilience. She broke barriers in times when women and people of color were not seen as capable of holding powerful positions. But she didn't let the world's perception of her define her paths. But she pushed forward, breaking barriers in every space she entered. When she wasn't given a seat at the table, she brought her own folding chair with her. She didn't wait for permission to achieve greatness. She claimed it for herself. When I think about Chisholm's story, I see the embodiment of a warrior spirit we are called to be embodied. It's the courage to rise in the face of adversity, to stand up and fight for your dreams. Even when the world tells you no, you say, "I'm determined to win." It's not just a chant, but it's a mindset that allows you to rise when the world tries to knock you down. Chant it with me. Now it's time to say it even louder, that I'm determined to win. This chant is our declaration. It's your promise to yourself that no matter the challenge that you face, you will keep on fighting. We rise even in the absence of fear, but in the presence of it too. The warrior within you is ready to face every single challenge head on, knowing that victory is within our reach. Now, what's one area in your life where you need to press forward and keep fighting? How can you rise above the challenges that you're facing today? What's one action that you can take today to move closer to your goal? When the fight gets tough, how will you remind yourself of the strength that's within you and your purpose for life? Chant it with me. I'm determined to win. These questions are meant to help you and to reflect on re-energizing your life. Every challenge that you face is an opportunity to press forward. Now, it's time to claim your victory. Share this message with someone who needs encouragement and remind them that the fight is not in vain. Encourage them to rise and to claim their victory with faith that I'm determined to win. It's more than just a chant, but it's a movement of warriors who will not back down, will not settle, no matter what the world throws their way, they will step up to the challenge. Meet us you can send us an email at empoweryoursoulblogseries@gmail.com or See us on YouTube at Burning Empowerment of Your Soul and on Facebook at Empower Your Soul 2023, and even on our website at www.burningempowermentofyoursoul.com. Chant it with me one more time. I'm determined to win. Now let that chant resonate within you every single step in your future, knowing that every single step that you take is in faith, brings you closer to your victory. The battle for your dreams starts today. So let's rise today. Let's build today. Take care, my friends. Take care, my family. I'll see you again next week, Monday at 12. God bless.